Welcome back, True Seeker. Just need to call out a liar and a fraud, Jake the asshole, who just made a video blatantly lying about me. And again, in his own video, you can see that he's lying. He said, I don't make picks against the spread, but funny enough, I took the 49ers to cover the spread this weekend, and he's showing my notes right on the screen. You can see 49ers are 11-6 ATS, 7-2 at home. And then right next to it, Seattle 82, like we talked about in the stream. If the Niners covered the spread, they would become 8-2 at home ATS, which is where the payout was, which is exactly what happened. And again, in the NFL, not my greatest weekend. We went 4-2, which is a winning week. And in the NBA, the strong picks for the weekend came through, so 4-2 in the NFL, plus good picks in the NBA for another overall weekend, but I'm not going to do what I did 2 years ago where we went perfect, nailing every NFL playoff game, and also nailing our future, both teams correct from before the season began, where we had, in Super Bowl 55, the Bucs, in Brady's first year with the team, beating the Chiefs, called before the season even began, something we've done several times. Against Super Bowl 50, in the beginning of October, explained why the Broncos would beat the Panthers and Von Miller would be the MVP. Both things landed, predicted in October. Super Bowl 52, had Patriots in the Super Bowl before the season began and waited until week 3 to say why it would be Patriots versus Eagles in Super Bowl 52. Nailed nearly every game in those playoffs. Super Bowl 53. Showed why the Super Bowl would be the Boston Patriots over the Los Angeles Rams and how it'd be synced with the World Series where the Red Sox would beat the Dodgers in Game 5 99 days before the Super Bowl, closing out the 99th NFL season. All of that called at the start of the season. Again, the Super Bowl called before the season began, and the lineup of the 2 championships called out in July. Again, that's Super Bowl 50, 52, 53, and 55, called from either before the start of the season, both teams correct, or very early in the season. And we've done that for Major League Baseball, the NBA, college sports, many times. Jake the asshole, you're watching a troll who cuts up and slanders me. Again, just like when you put out your picks. At one point you said, I got the Ravens, but then you showed later in that video that you meant you're taking the Ravens to cover the spread against the Bengals. And again, that's pretty much where I had my people for this weekend as well. And again, you're listening to a troll and a slanderer. Come debate, and we'll see who's better at picking sports games. Have you called that many Super Bowls? Both teams correct? How many World Series have you nailed from spring training? Because I've nailed just about all of them. Again, the list is long. If you want to have a debate about who's better at picking sports, again, has USA Today wrote an article about you? Vice News? Again, I've been proving how sports are rigged. It's synced up with weather warfare, rigged elections, everything. I've been proving my point in spades. So don't lie about me. Show that you're not a pussy, and let's debate. Again, I had a stream going. You could have called in. You didn't. But then you upload some bullshit video making a false claim. And then in your own video, shows the clip right there with the information for why the Niners had the narrative to cover the spread. And then here you are mouthing off about the end of the video about Zach doesn't call things against the spread. That's because you're listening to a troll and a liar. And you're too dumb to read the notes that are right there on the screen. Again, let's debate. And we'll see who gets put in their place. Step up to the plate, buddy. You're going to get smoked. Till next time.